Okay, good morning. It's day number 17. And haven't managed to get myself out of the tent yet, but it's a pretty nice day, getting sunny, warming up in here for sure. I got my coffee made already, and just right here, a little Nalgene. This is the remnants, half-eaten, worse for wear, can't really see it, apple popover pastry from the Safeway Deli. Got smashed, but very delicious. Pretty happy to have that. And food's in here. This will be, I think, dinner tonight, along with some mashed potatoes. It's a pretty tasty combo. Anyway, we're gonna get up, pack up the tent, finish the climb up Gray's Peak and over, and then we go down into a valley for a little bit, and then back up on a ridge, which is, I hear, is kind of rugged. So I don't know where we'll end up tonight. Probably either somewhere on that ridge, or if we can have the legs for it, and make it all the way over the ridge and then down the other side. So that is our day for today, and we'll get started here shortly. We're at the summit of Gray's Peak, along with half of the rest of Colorado. It's a late Saturday morning, kind of a zoo up here. On the far side, we had a little stare down of a white dog, who also kind of looks like a mountain goat. Anyway, there's a couple kids up here, people coming and going, and Torres over there. Anyway, we're at 14,100 something feet. I'll have to look that up. Pretty cool view, amazing actually. Loving out with the weather so far. And we're going to spend a few minutes here, catch our breath, and then head down to Edwards Peak, which is, I'm not really sure where that is, but we're going to start heading down. Alright, now I've been up here for a few minutes, had a chance to look around. We're looking at Lake Dillon down there, and you can see the ski runs of Breckenridge over there. So we're just chatting with a guy from Austin who recently moved to Breckenridge, and that's where he came from. So there it is, and that's also where we're going. And we should end up there in a couple days. Anyway, kind of funny. It does feel like you're on top of the world up here. We're on our way down from Gray's on this traverse ridge up there to Evans and Edwards. And there's this cool goat family right here doing some grazing. Two little ones, some parents who are shedding their winter coats big time. Pretty cool. We're trying to figure out if we're gonna stay on this ridge and walk along it, or take that trail headed down the mountainside there.
Trying to stay real balanced in case a gust of wind comes up.
More goats. Little mini herd this time. We just got to the top of Mount Edwards. These guys are cool. And there's Torres and Grays in the background. We're starting day number 18. It is a little chilly this morning for the first time, I think, on our trip. Kind of breezy, chilly. I Anyway, we ended up in this nice camp spot. We did not make it as far as we wanted yesterday. Again, it's just, yeah, really rugged terrain, a lot of elevation gain, high altitude. I mean, we've been up and down between 11 and 14,000 feet. So it's, and there's a lot of like cross country, really rugged trail. So it's just slower travel. Anyway, we're gonna pack up and head up to that ridge where that snow patch is up there. So that's pretty steep. That'll take us a while to get up there. Moon's still out. There it is. Nice. Anyway, nice morning, clear skies. So that's good. Just doing a little more water filtering. And we have a pretty big day ahead of us. Hoping we can make it up to the ridge. We've got pretty much the whole day of walking up on the ridge. So I hope the weather holds for us, and we'll hope to make it to Georgia Pass, maybe a little bit beyond today. So that's our day. Not a ton of videos from yesterday afternoon because the weather sort of came in, so we had to get in our rain gear and keep making it up the trail. So anyway, that's what we're doing now, and we're gonna try to get out of here shortly. This is kind of nice. We had this, where we camped was right here by this little stream, so we could get water, and that was pretty nice and easy, very comfortable last night. Right, so we're a few minutes out of camp, and we're paused here to do a little route finding. So what we need to do is make it up to that ridge, and there's no trail here, and it's kind of steep, if you can see that. So we're scouting this out. I think what we're going to try to do is head for that middle patch of yellow soil. It kind of looks like there's a little switchback, so we can get above those rock bands, kind of get up there where it flattens off, and then we'll check it out again. I think we want to kind of head left and get to the ridge. Anyway, this is kind of an illustration of one of the challenges of this part of the trail, is that so much of it is steep, and there's route finding, and you're ending up on these really high ridges. And so last night we could have walked another hour or two, but we didn't think we'd have enough time to get here, scout this out, make it up this ridge safely, and then find camping and water up there on the ridge, which is not something you usually find up on ridges. So it just seemed like we better stop where we were last night and tackle this in the morning, where we had plenty of time and daylight to kind of see where we were going. And that's always kind of a challenge with every day, is figuring out where you're going to end your day. You got to make sure that, by dark or whenever you're ready to stop, you're at a point where you can find camping and water. So that was sort of a challenge last night, and why we decided to stop where we did. Anyway, we're gonna see how we can work our way up here and get up on the ridge and keep walking. Okay, we're at the ridge now. Good for us. Only one sketchy part in there. A lot of it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But yeah, there was some kind of nasty side hilling there for a bit. Anyway, this is cool. We're up here. Still not quite at our high point. We've got a couple 13ers peaks to hit today. The first of which is up that road. So continues to interest us that there are so many roads in the backcountry of Colorado, and then there's actually 2 Jeeps or whatever kind of doing their thing on this road. But yeah, it's kind of amazing. It's really high, rugged country, and there are these roads. We don't usually see vehicles on them, and we were going to walk up that one, but there you have it. So we're headed up there. Okay, we're either at or near our first 13,000 foot peak of the day. There's Grays and Torreys where we were yesterday. We're going to follow that ridge line on down into the valley and then back up here. Anyway, really nice walking right now. And we're headed that way. Mountain over there is really red. We're speculating iron in there, something like that. Anyway, also realized I forgot to mark the 200-mile point of our trip. Actually hit it a while ago. We're probably around 250 now, but we hit 200 miles around just right before, or maybe right after Winter Park, like around Berthoud Pass. I don't know. I was a little bit too occupied with other things to figure out exactly where that was, but yeah, so we'll finish off this section a little bit shy of 300 miles when we get to Frisco. All right, so we gotta get off this nice kind of road we've been on and head up there, which we think is Sullivan Mountain. And there's some cairns, which we've picked out, probably hard to see in the video. Anyway, I will just directly say that at this point, or along this section, Colorado, or the Continental Divide Trail is not so much a trail, it's sort of a suggestion of a route you can take on the ridgeline. So that's kind of funny. Anyway, it's not that far away, so here we go. Summit number 2, Sullivan Mountain. Summit number 3,
13120.
13120. That's where we came from.
Geneva.
Geneva.
13, 2 something.
What's up next? Summit number 3. That was kind of a tough one. There was a trail, but it was really steep. Okay, I think number 4 is that one. Here we go. Alright, well this is pretty cool. It's kind of walking across this broad ridge. Little easier terrain. Rocks are a little flatter. Hills aren't as steep. Anyway, nice. Just nice traveling right now. Okay, this is number 4. 13,230. That one was a little more fun-friendly than the one before it, or any of the terrain we've been through before that. So that was quite enjoyable. Those kind of broad slopes we came across there. And then we're gonna kind of take a right turn here and head down towards Webster Pass. You can't see it, but it's down there. That thing in front of us is called the Whale. It's pretty cool. Looking very broad. I don't know what you call that. Ridge or something. Anyway, we're going up there. Getting a little water here from the snow melt to take us on to the final push. Number 6, very windy.
13.
Yeah. in the dark for